Hello students, let's learn chapter 8 of financial literacy subject for class 9. Let's learn the story of goal with two friends, the Arnav and Meera. This is a story of Arnav and Meera, and then we'll be learning it systematically with some highlights of this story. So let's jump to the story. Once upon a time, in a small village, there was two friends, Arnav and Meera. Both of them dreamed to have a beautiful garden in front of their house. One evening, Arnav said, "I want the most colorful garden in the whole village." And then Meera also smiled and replied to Arnav, saying, "Me too, but first I need to decide what exactly I want to grow and how I will do it." Arnav's goal was just a thought, that is, having a big garden someday. But Meera wrote it down. She wrote as, "I want to grow 20 rose plant and 10 sunflower plant in my garden within 6 months. This was her goal statement, clear and strong. Meera also divided her dream into steps. She divided her dream into two parts, that is, the short-term goal or short-term and long-term goal. Short-term goal was to buy seeds and prepare the soil within a week. That was her short-term goal. And long-term goal was creating a garden full of flowers with 30 plants in 6 months. That was her long-term goal. Arnav, on the other hand, kept saying, "I will start tomorrow, but tomorrow never comes." So he didn't start even, whereas Meera have always started. In the meantime, Meera's father told her that, "Make sure your goal is smart." Then Meera check out, like, what is smart mean? What is smart mean? So she found that smart means specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. Specific means, like, she want to have 20 rose plant and 10 sunflower plant. Measurable means she count the plant as they grow. Achievable means possibly in 6 months with daily care, like she can achieve it in 6 months with daily care. Relevant means she relate her goal, her dream with her daily schedule, like she love gardening and she used it and give time to grow the plants to make a garden. Time bound, that means she decided to complete the garden within 6 months. That was her deadline. Her goal was clear, while Arnav was still a wish. Meera took small steps every day. She prepared the soil, planted seeds, watered them daily, removed weeds, checked progress weekly. Sometimes she felt tired, but she remembered herself of her goal. Well, in the meantime, Arnav brought the seeds, kept them in a bag in a table. She never prepared the soil nor worked on it to achieve his goal. After 6 months, Meera's garden was full of blooming flowers. The whole villagers admired the achievement of Meera. In the other hand, Arnav looked at his empty garden backyard and feel like he want a garden too, but he didn't want to work on it. Mira smiled kindly and said, dream do not become reality without action. A goal without a plan is just a wish only. The moral of the story is a goal gives direction to life. Short term goals are like small steps that lead to a long term success. Smart goal makes dream achievable. Achievement comes only through daily effort and discipline. So Mira only had a dream, so Arnav only had a dream, but Mira had a goal, and that made all the difference. So this is all about Mira's and Arnav's story. So what you have learned, will just recalling it, and you are kindly requested to write down the points so that you can just memorize it and you can appear your test properly. So let's learn it systematically. What is goal? A goal is something that you want to achieve in future. It gives direction, motivation, purpose to your action. Example: I want to save rupees 5,000 in 6 months. That's a goal. How to set a goal? Decide what you really want. Write it down clearly. Make sure it is realistic and achievable. Fix a time limit. So that's how you can achieve a goal. A goal must be smart. Smart means specific, that is clear and well defined. M stands for measurable, that means you can track your progress. A stands for achievable, that means it should be achievable with possible effort. R means relevant, that is meaningful and useful for your life. And time bound, that is a deadline of your goal to be achieved. For example, like instead of saying I want to study more, say like I will study 2 hours daily for the next 3 months to secure 80% and above. So that means your goal is clearly well defined. It is all contain it contains the smart goal. Next, how to achieve a goal? To achieve a goal, you should follow these steps, and using these steps, you can achieve a goal. Steps like make a plan and break it into small pieces. Stay disciplined and focus and work on it. Track your progress every day, or track your progress in a proportional interval in order to maintain that you are working on it. Avoid distraction. If there is any distraction, you should remove it. Motivate yourself daily with small or short-term goal. Now, what is short-term goal? Short-term goal, a goal you want to achieve soon. For example, like day, in a month, in a week. That's your short-term goal. For example, finishing my project within 10 days. That's a short-term goal. What is long-term goal? A goal for distance future, that is year or 2 year or 3 year. Example like I want to become a doctor or buy my own house in 10 years. You can be a doctor, but to be a doctor you need to work starting from class 8 and 9. Only then you will become the doctor. So you should break your dream into a small pieces, that is short term goal. And the long term goal, you should follow the long term goal too, that is you want to become a doctor. Now, goal statement. Goal statement is one of the important factors. A goal statement means a short written sentence describing your goal clearly. For example, my goal is to save rupees 20,000 in 1 year by saving rupees 2,000 every month from my salary. That's a goal statement. Now, achievement of goal. Achievement of goal means steps for achievement of goal. Decide your goal, write it down, break into small pieces, set a time frame, take action, review progress regularly, and if required, make some improvement in your goal. Keep improving until you achieved it. Now, achievement of goal. Achievement of goal means when you complete the goal successfully, it is called achievement of goal. It brings satisfaction, confidence, and motivation for bigger goal. For example, if your goal was to save rupees 20,000 in 1 year and you did it, that means you have achieved your goal. So that's it. Thank you.